Yo, what's up, family? Peace. I hope you guys are enjoying this today, and I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed, loving, amazing journey. In today's video, I'm going to be speaking on how to let go what is no longer serving you. So, in yesterday's video, I made a video on, I was speaking on how me personally, I let go of what was no longer serving me. In that video, I realized that, although that was a video for myself, I always, that video was also for whoever it is that video was meant for, for somebody that needs to learn how to let go, or that needs to hear the words of letting go. You watch that video. But what came to me, what came to my realization is that there might be people in this world that don't know how to let go, even though you should, let go of the things that are no longer serving you. You may not know how to get there, how to let go, how to get to the point to let go. All right, so let's dive in. So how to let go of what is no longer serving you? I believe that the first thing that we all must realize when it comes to letting go is, in order for you to let go of what is no longer serving you in this world, you must want to let go of what is no longer serving you in this world, okay? Something cannot be let go of unless you stop holding on to it, right? You cannot let go of an attachment if you truly within you still are attached to it, right? If you're not willing to let go of it, if you guys feel me, you must be true to yourself. This is one of the most important things when it comes to letting go of anything, is being true to yourself. And by this I mean is be honest. Do you truly want to let go of what it is that you say that you want to let go of? Because for me personally, I remember when I wanted to let go of my attachment to corn, right? There was moments where I used to tell myself, I want to let this go. This is hurting me, and I don't like this. I don't enjoy this. And then there would be moments where I would enjoy watching corn, right? So I was enjoying it, I was actually making excuses and creating scenarios and opportunities for myself to go right back into my lower self and go watch corn again. And that was the moment where I realized, well, I'm not being true to myself. I say that porn is taking a toll on my life and it's hurting me and I want to let it go, but yet I'm still attached to it. Yet I am still creating opportunities for myself, for me to be, chained by porn, for me to watch porn again, right? So it all boils down to being true to you, being honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. You say you want to let go of what it is that is no longer serving you, but do you truly want to let go? Are you truly ready to go, to let that shit go, Because one thing that I noticed is that if you're not being true to yourself, it's because you're fearful, You say you want to let go of this, but yet you're still attached. It's because you're fearful. You're fearful of letting go. I was like that too. I was fearful of letting porn go. I was fearful for nothing. It sucks because, something could not be serving you right in this world, but yet you're scared to let it go. You're scared to let it go, right? Because you feel like you won't ever get that feeling the feeling that you are getting from whatever it is that you're attached to, whether it be good or bad, it makes you feel good, I guess. Temporary, it may be feeling good, or it may feel good, and you start to abuse it. You start to get addicted to that feeling, that good feeling, right? That dopamine feeling. You feel like you won't get that feeling anywhere else if you let go of what it is that is giving you that dopamine feeling, right? But what we must realize is that is a lack of abundance. You feel me? You are now in a lack of abundant mindset. You gotta let that go. In order to let go of what it is that you want to let go of, you gotta change the way you think. And that's one thing that that came to my realization is I don't need to be attached to porn for good pleasures, right? When there's beautiful things out in here in this world that can provide me that. There's way other things. So change your mindset from being in lack to being abundant, because you truly are an abundant being, okay? So I feel like those two things right there are very important, is being true to yourself, really being true to yourself and saying, okay, am I am I holding myself back, or am I really taking the actions in the, in aligning my thoughts and my words in order for me to let go of what is no longer serving me? Or am I being foolish, and am I entertaining this attachment? Am I not willing to let go of this attachment? So be true to yourself. Tell yourself, all right, I'm gonna let this go, and be a man of your word, and be a man of action. Even in your hardest moments, even in the moments where you feel like, I cannot let this go, like this is beating me. You must remember that you are such a powerful being, and that you can do whatever it is that you put your mind and your words and your thoughts into, and your actions, most importantly. So, another thing I feel like would help you to let go of what is no longer serving you is, what help me? I would say, I would definitely say, acknowledging it, man. Acknowledging the fact that you are attached to something. That is definitely something very important. That is a key right there. That is a key to letting go of anything, is you must acknowledge it. If you don't acknowledge that you are attached to something, then there's no way you can let it go. You must realize, and you must acknowledge it. Acknowledge it emotionally, physically. By this I mean acknowledge it. Look at the things that if it's something bad, for me it was something bad, it was porn. Look at how this is impacting your life. For me, it was impacting me negatively, emotionally. I wasn't able to be my true self. I would walk throughout this world with fear, anxious. I wouldn't trust myself. I wouldn't love myself. I wasn't content with self because I was doing something that my soul did not resonate with. Physically, I was depleted times. There was times where I was relapsing because of porn. So physically, my health was taking a toll. As we all know, relapsing is expensive. But acknowledge it. That's what I mean by acknowledge it. Acknowledge every aspect of your attachment. Acknowledge the fact that, all right, you feel me? Every day I wake up with this on my mind. Every day I feel like I am attached to this, that I feel like I need to do this. I feel like I have no control over myself. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge the fact that you are attached to a feeling, that you are attached to something that is not greater than you. Your attachment, your addiction to whatever it is that you are addicted to, it is not greater than you, okay? You are greater than it, So you must realize that. Realize that you are attached to something outside of yourself. Something that you're not supposed to be attached to. It's really just supposed to be an experience. Realize that, and then you will find a way. Something within you. Once you realize that you are stuck onto something and that you cannot let it go, even though if you try, you can let it go. Realize that you are attached to something, whether it be physical, metaphysical, and it is a struggle for you. It's a struggle for you to stop doing it. All right, realize that, and then boom. Once you realize that there is something that you feel is beating you in life, right? Because that's how I felt. I felt like I was being beaten by this addiction. Once you realize that, once you find that, and you realize that there's something beating you, you will then go within yourself and you'll find a burning desire to let it go. Okay? That's how it was for me. It got to the point where I hated porn. I don't like porn anymore. Why? You know why? Because it did something to me. It made me feel bad. It made me feel terrible. Now, this is just me personally. Your addiction, if you want to let it go, it's because you don't like it anymore. It's because it doesn't make you feel good, right? It's because you're attached to it, and it's not the emotions that you feel. You have now attached those emotions to something negative. Those emotions you have deemed negative, and you deem them negative. You deem those emotions relative to that addiction, right? So that's just, it's not providing you anything positive, okay? So you'll then find a burning desire to finally let it go within you. Something, you'll get angry, you'll find emotions within you to where you want to let this go. You literally want to let it go, and you'll find a way. You'll be persistent. Yes, you'll fail. You probably won't be able to let go of whatever it is that you want that is no longer serving you instantly, but guess what? You will be persistent and you will let it go, as long as you acknowledge it, that you have an addiction to something. So, to break down this video and conclude it, my main 3 keys to letting go of what is no longer serving you is being true to yourself. So being honest with yourself. And 2 is acknowledging the fact that you have an addiction, or that you are attached to something. And 3 is, what was the third one, man? See, that's I be talking a lot, man, and I'll get into a flow state and I'll lose what I was talking about. But you guys just rewind the video and find number 3 for me, please, because I definitely lost it. But I would say that, those 2 are very important. As long as you have those 2, man, you'll find the third piece of the puzzle, and you'll let go. You'll let go. Oh, number 3 is wanting to let go. Want to let go. And I guess that's just part of being honest with yourself. Really want to let go, man. You have to be true to yourself. You have to. You cannot say that you want to do this and then not align those thoughts and actions and words. Okay, with that being said, family, this is how to let go of what is no longer serving you. I apologize if I went on rant, but hopefully I served you guys within this video. I love you guys very, very much. You guys keep creating, keep evolving, keep loving, and I'm out. Peace and thank you so much for your support.